Hey pen pals, if you're not writing your screenplay with beats that are cause and effect, you're doing it wrong. Shannan E. Johnson, CEO of The Professional Pen, where we develop screenwriters from idea to pitch. Need help on your screenplay? Go to www.theprofessionalpen.com. How often do you hear me say that screenwriting, scene work is about cause and effect? How often do you hear me say that? A whole lot. You hear me say that a whole lot. So now, for those of you who are writing your screenplays, I want you to listen to some people who are in the industry, who have been in the industry, talk to you about exactly that.
We can take these beats, which are basically the beats of your outline, and if the words "and then" belong between those beats, you're f***ed, basically. You got something pretty boring. What should happen between every beat that you've written down is either the word "therefore" or "but." Right? So what I'm saying is that you come up with an idea and it's like, okay, this happens, right? And then this happens. No. It should be this happens and therefore this happens. But this happens, therefore this happens. And that, as soon as we are able to, and literally sometimes we'll write it out to make sure we're doing it. We'll have our beats and we'll say, okay, this happened, but then this happens, and that affects this, and that does to that, and that's why you get a show that feels like, okay, this to that, to this to that, but this, here's the complication, to that. And there's so many scripts we read from new writers and things that we see.
God, I see movies.
And
you see movies that you're just watching, it's like, this happened, and then this happens, and then this happens. That's when you're in a movie just going, what the f*** am I watching this movie for? Just like, this happened, and then this happened, and this happened. That's not a movie, you know, that's not a story. Like Trey said, it's those two, but, because, therefore, that gives you the causation between each beat, and that's a story.
Writing in cause and effect starts in your outline, okay? And the way that you do that to make sure that your scenes are cause and effect, including having complications, because, you know, I like to call them complications, not conflict, and looks like so do the creators of South Park, right? But the Pixar Formula is one of the best ways to show you if your story is cause and effect. So if you haven't gotten that Pixar Formula yet, it's only $10. Drop down in the comments, start, and I'm gonna send it to you. Happy writing!
The Professional Pen. The